There you go.
All right, hold on. Recording in progress.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, we're both recording because I pushed my button, so we're live.
We're live.
That was kind of cool. We had that was the first time we ever had an intro from something else.
We need an intro.
That's what I was talking to you about. Like I think that track that I'm working on right now, I was playing him the different versions because I played him your version where the hats come in first, and then the version where the synth comes in first. And I was thinking playing that track, modifying it to a short enough length to actually use it as the our intro track for our other show that we're trying to do for Round Guys. My fucking knee. Bro, dude, thank you for the tequila, man. That shit's dope. This is way hot. Thank you so much.
You didn't leave it in the freezer, though?
Well, no. I put it in the fridge.
Why not?
Well, I mean, you said you're not going to have any, and I'm probably only going to have the one, so it's what's...
Well, I was just saying, I'll have a little bit if I can wait until it gets cold.
Well, then go put it in the freezer.
That's why I put it in the freezer.
Well, yeah, but and then you said, I asked, and you said...
I thought you would put it back in the freezer.
But why? But I just justified my actions because you said you weren't going to have any more. My plan is I'm not going to have any more. Thus, what's the point of leaving it in the freezer forever? I like it. I like it in fridge temp,
what I said
not
was
freezer
I probably
temp.
shouldn't.
Well, you said no. You said it was. I don't think that's a good idea.
But then I thought about it, and I'm like,
but then
actually, technically, it's medicine, is it not?
Well, then, then go put it in the freezer.
Is it medicine?
I think so.
Like that, though, but like neat.
Well, this is anejo. Why put one ice cube in it? Because it's,
Well, see, that's why I want to wait until it's cold, because I'd prefer to have it neat.
Well, I mean, sitting in the fridge for a good hour or so before we get to on selling you, and you know what I mean, like.
And until then, I shall drink my tea.
But that's what I'm saying. So then, dude, if you go put it in the freezer.
Lovely.
Stick it in the fridge. 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 Go work your cold one.
I'm gonna go put the anejo.
Go.
Back
I know.
in the freezer.
Not only did he give me tequila, dude. Go. I'm gonna do a side piece. Go ahead.
All right.
I got you. So not only did he get me tequila, but he got me anejo, which is a minimum of 1 year aging. So it's usually somewhere around like 12 months, 13 months, 15 months, something like that. So it's about a year aging. Typically American oak. That's what this one is. Oh, it is by far my absolute favorite tequila. I would drink it straight. I'll drink it neat. Sometimes I'll throw ice. Sometimes I'll throw a little lime in it. Sometimes I'll just like drink straight from the bottle. Like, I don't care. Like, this is...
Bend it over backwards, any which way it goes.
Hey, I mean, ouch, you're on my hair, whatever you're into. I like this tequila for any and all occasions. It is my 100% at all times will always want to drink tequila. Yeah, Patron Anejo. And he brought some. He treated me. It was kind of cool. I treated him to some other stuff, and then we take care of each other. We're brothers like that. It's really dope. We really do love each other. I mean, we berate the crap out of each other and but
But it's in love.
It's done out of love. Yeah, it totally is. What's going on in there? Dude, he's taking way too much time. He's like, dude, nobody can hear this. I can't, you don't even it was a rhetorical question. I know, it was a rhetorical question. It was more of like, hey, get your jackass back in here.
I'm putting my glass back in the freezer, but I left your tequila in the fridge.
Not only does he want the tequila chilled, he wants his glass chilled.
Is that what you were saying? You put a glass in the freezer?
I poured a glass and I put my glass in the freezer. Oh. And I kept your tequila where it was on the shelf and the door in the fridge. Because I thought you felt more comfortable with it there.
Well, I just felt at this point in time, no one else having some after I had poured some, I felt it was done for the evening, so I might as well just go to its home. So I put it home.
So that's why I placed it back there, because I thought that maybe in your heart you thought that was home for tequila, where some people might think home for tequila is in the freezer.
No, I like this in my fridge. Just above freezing. I don't want.
Like I like my scotch room temperature. You know.
I like mine just below room temp, like cellar temp. I'm a cellar temp kind of a guy. You know what I mean? I want like 56.
That could fit into that, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, some of my
cellar temp, room temp.
Some of my
most people won't drink their beer at cellar temp. It's really not that cold.
To me, a solid drinker should be able to, whether cold or cellar temp, should still be good. Like, it should still be very enjoyable. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. You know what I mean? If you have to chill your beer to make it drinkable, I think there's something wrong with that.
Well, it depends on the beer. Really?
Not me, no. That's my opinion is any and all, dude, if it's the same with like leftovers, right? If whatever you ate and then you go to reheat it, but you don't reheat it, like you leave it straight out of the fridge temp, or maybe it was like left on the counters, like leftovers. When you come back to it the second time, like, dude, that shit should be good. And if it is, then it's like, that's a testament to it. That's what I'm like. Same thing with this is like, if you have to chill it, like if you have to do it, but no, it should be good the first time, and you should be able to like do it cold or not, or you know what I mean? It should be multi-enjoyable. I don't even, it's not even, it's like so improperly conjugated. I don't give a shit. It's green room, bro. Which we don't.
Well, no, you hopped right over that, but that is all good.
I did?
Well, I was ready for it, and you kind of went into a thing, so I got lost in the thing. I'm tangent man, so that's...
Yeah, and then giving me crap for not putting the tequila in the freezer, and you said...
Well, I mean, hey, it's your tequila. If it's home is in the door of the
tequila.
Fridge, it's your tequila.
It's our tequila that's in my fridge.
You do as you will with it when I'm not here.
I mean, pretty much.
If you want to make sweet love to your tequila,
I mean,
by yourself,
sometimes
watching reruns of How I Met Your Mother.
Well, we're almost finished. No. All right, so we just
That's so funny.
No, because we're in the 9th season. We just started the 9th season. Like we're a couple episodes in. So it's it's part of our bucket list before she goes to college and stuff.
You cycle through these things every once in a while, right?
Oh yeah, we did Scrubs. I believe Friends is up next. So, which I'm doing a Friends trivia next month, right? Yeah, April, the end of April. I'm doing.
I never got into Friends that much,
bro.
I never got into Seinfeld that much.
No, I never got into Seinfeld. Do Friends, Weeds, Scrubs, How I Met Your Mother. I mean, what
was before that though? Like back in the day.
Like way back in the day?
Yeah.
I mean, like what's happening now? 227.
I was just watching what's happening this afternoon.
Was it Different World?
Yeah.
Like all that shit. Yeah. That's the stuff I was watching.
A Different World.
Yeah, man.
Is that Dwayne Wayne?
Yeah, dude, with the double flip glasses. Always had like the spectacles out, but like sometimes he had the shades up. Sometimes they had them down. Yeah. Like some Boys
to Men shit. What was that chick's name? Whitney?
Remember Fat Albert?
Yeah, I think it was Whitney. Yeah, who doesn't remember Fat Albert?
Fat Albert.
How do you... That's why I like Scrubs, man. Scrubs loves Fat Albert and stuff. They have multiple Fat Albert like jokes and stuff. There's like one episode where they have like total throwback to it, and they actually have a gaggle of Fat Albert crew, like all of them just chilling in the background laughing at the jokes and stuff. It's hilarious. Like like you're like high school in the summertime. You ain't got no class.
Well, why don't you call me sometime?
Why don't you call me sometime when you don't have class? Hey. Dude, they need to remake that. They need to do a reboot.
With?
I don't know, man. Christopher Walken?
Oh.
Dude, that should be fucking hilarious. What? Who's the current comedian right now you think that could fill those shoes? For real.
Wait, what movie are we talking about?
So Back to School is a
Yes, that's exactly what I hoped you were talking about.
yeah, Rodney Dangerfield, where he goes back to college with his kid who's going to college, and
joins the swim team.
Yeah, because he does the triple Lindy.
Yep.
He winds up getting like 3 freaking dorm rooms side by side, and he has his people come in and like knock all the walls down, turns it into like massive suite. There's like
a party animal.
Oh yeah, dude. There's like a hot tub in there and stuff, and like it's freaking ridiculous. But yeah, so if we were to do a reboot, who would be the person to play Rodney Dangerfield's character? I assume it would have to be a comedian of sorts.
That's a tough one to call.
Well, because I mean, who's gonna fill those shoes? You know what I mean? And do it well, but like current. I mean,
well, and playing to the role and not placating to.
Well, right, do homage, like a real reboot, not a fucking throwback piece of shit moneymaker. Like a real.
Sometimes you just can't redo things, though.
Yeah, but if you do it right, you can. I mean, I think so. If it's out of love and respect, always, it's probably going to be a good thing. Just my opinion.
Word.
So who do you think? I mean, I don't even know of like good comedians right now.
I have an idea. It's a little out of left field.
Do it.
What if Eddie Murphy was to do it and get in his costume?
What, one of his fat suits, like the Nutty Professor and all that shit?
Like he could legit play almost anybody with his costume.
But now, see, I don't.
He's played white people before.
Well, no, but I'm saying like I would kind of prefer it as one of Eddie Murphy's characters. Like if you're gonna do it that way, like that puts a whole new twist on the reboot. That shit would be funny.
Right?
If it was like a college down south or some shit, the party scenes would be like way different. The dude who's being a douchebag would be like way funnier. With like a car that had like mad rims or some shit. Like, dude, it'd be dope.
I have to really think about that. Who the good, like really good cast would be. Like,
I kind of like what. Yeah, I like her route so far. It sounds pretty good. It sounds like a movie I would want to watch.
So where were we going? I thought we were going somewhere before all this.
Oh, we never introduced the show.
Tequila.
Dun, 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 dun.
Tequila.
No. I know. Tequila. Thank you for the tequila, bro.
Good times.
It's tequila, bro.
It's tequila, man.
Fucking right. This shit's good. I'm gonna have to have some more.
Mine's in the freezer.
Mine's in the fridge, and it's gonna be fucking perfect here in a hot minute.
I don't know when I should take that out.
When it's ready, man.
When you feel comfortable.
When it's time. What?
Nothing.
Already?
No, I just.
So I mean, like, yo.
I like to look at it. It's right there.
There's that squirrel. I told you. This is what I'm putting up with. I mean, granted, it's green room. I get it, so it's cool and all, but like
we're only like 10 minutes in.
Pretty much.
I got to program myself though.
Well, but so
eventually we're talking about a half hour bit.
Well, yeah. So I was just about to say that. So think about that when we do.
So you can't pick on me because pretty soon it's going to be like, yeah, somebody's got to watch that.
I can't. Challenge accepted. I can pick on you, and I will. I will. Yo, I just watched this.
Man.
I just watched this movie with Andy Samberg called Palm Springs.
Word.
J.K. Simmons is in it.
Right.
Tracy Milotti. She played the actual mom in How I Met Your Mother. She was the real mom that he married. I forget I don't know how to pronounce it, but dude, all right. So it was a more or less the premise of it was a time loop where it was like a Groundhog's Day. But he was living it, Andy Samberg, and then he winds up, J.K. Simmons winds up like getting stuck in the time loop with him. And then he winds up bringing in this other chick, Tracy, Melody or I think something like that. I don't know, dude. There was like,
You're right.
Am I? Would you pronounce that Melody?
Mm-hmm. But I don't know if my pronunciations really go far.
I'm glad you said that. I didn't want to be the one. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't trying to put, I'm just
getting hate mail.
But so anyway, so then she gets pulled in too, and then there's this continuous loop, and they're just living the same day over and over and over again, and it's pretty dope.
Mail all complaints to Philly D at directionsandmusic.org.
For what?
For the show, anything.
Double L.
Anything you don't like.
Dude, that's fucked up, bro.
That's our complaint department.
You're a complaint department. Man, this is green room. I thought this was a safe space. I thought we were treated trust.
This is safe. I just delegated.
Dude, that's fucked up.
You'll have your letter from HR by Monday.
Oh, that's cool. We don't have HR. We can't pay them, so.
Her. Who's her?
We can't pay them.
Them?
Yeah, we don't have HR. Oh, is that what you were saying? Oh, that's fucking hilarious. It's a fake laugh, by the way.
The hell is HR?
Yo, I made another aquaponics setup, but with a small twist. I had to make the setup a very still water, meaning like very calm, because I want to breed guppies so that I can take the fry, like the little babies and the bigger ones, and feed them to my koi fish so that they can get like proper nutrition, like a different, other than just giving them like this standard synthetic feed that I give them that's like compressed out of, I mean, it's all organic, but still. But yeah, dude, so I'm like, I made it, but and I'm going to only do like.
You can let them hunt, if you will.
Well, yeah, because I mean, that's the thing is, so when I used
Do they naturally eat guppies?
Well, they'll eat smaller fish and fry and stuff, and guppies are just a very easy to care for as well as high rate of reproductive fish, and they're not massive, so the ability to basically make free food in a sense is super easy. And if you're taking care of those fish as well, then when they feed the other fish, because I mean, koi, as they would get bigger, catfish, any of that, I mean, yeah, they just eat smaller fish. I mean, carp family fish specifically, like, dude, they'll eat anything. They're like bottom feeders,
Yeah.
Yeah, they just
swim around going, what do you got? What do you got?
Well, all right. So yeah, when I used to raise koi, like I had a bunch of koi back in the day. Remember when I had my one apartment and stuff?
Yeah.
I had like a couple of different koi I was raising. I used to breed guppies back then to feed them as well, because I was
them all fat.
Well, because I was feeding them like shrimp rime and stuff, but that stuff starts to get expensive after a while. So I was like, you know what? I had an extra tank, and I
kind of grow your own instead of having to go out.
Basically, and again, same thing. As long as I'm feeding the guppies well, making sure they're like being fed appropriately, having a good diet, healthy environment, all that kind of stuff, and then just chuck them into the other tank. Have at it, bro. And I mean, some would survive, and it'd be like a couple weeks later, and they'd just still be chilling in the tank with the other fish, and it was just like, all right, cool. I mean, they just living together now. It's whatever. So they don't all always get eaten, but I mean, it's usually a massacre though. It's pretty dope. Oh yeah, no, because
Dude, what happens if one actually survives?
That's what I was saying. Like, I've seen them where they're like weeks later and they're just still chilling in the tank with homie and just like swimming along. It's like, oh yeah, there he is. Like, he just apparently can't catch it, or he's just
for
like
a special occasion.
Maybe, I don't know. Or just one day eventually he just gets caught up in the mix, and then because eventually they do disappear.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, because I mean, eventually they all disappeared, but yeah, there was some that would just kind of hang around for a while.
Yeah, I remember we used to have fish, and we had a big catfish, and then after a while, all we had was a big catfish.
Yeah, well, dude, they will eat anything.
Like it's too close. It's like you get your toe caught in the vacuum and just
Pretty much. What were you gonna say?
When you feed them, is it like piranhas? Like, have you ever watched a piranha like tank get fed?
Okay, so
piranha are a little different though.
well, yeah, because they actually.
Well, I mean the way that like they go to eat them like quickly or.
Well, yeah. No, so yeah, piranha are different. They have like teeth, so they actually like gnaw and pull at and stuff. So koi fish, what they wind up doing, and this is like literally what I do is I'll take a scoop of the water and grab, a net and just kind of scoop up whatever I can, 10, 15, 20 of them, right? And then throw them into the container that I have with the water, and I'll pour that straight into the tank. All those fish just, boom, drop right in. And yeah, it's like Jaws styles. It's almost like a barracuda. Mm-hmm. It just starts striking. And yeah, I mean, so
wow.
It takes literally like 15, 20 seconds at best. And all of a sudden, all you see floating in the water is all these little itty bitty scales from all of these guppies that basically just got like garbage disposal style annihilated.
Like a hungry hippo.
And there's just all these scales pumping out like from their gills and stuff. And I mean, just like, just dead ass fish. It's
like a hungry hippo, man. You're a marble in the tray.
Hungry. Yeah, but like, and just, the water is just all sparkly. Dude, it literally glitters. It's just, it's the beautiful spectrum of light that happens after the carnage. It's very ironically poetic, I guess.
So now I'm just keeping my eye on the clock now to know when I can pull my.
When you were waiting to pull it out.
Yeah. How long is enough time to make it nice and cold?
Good thing there's no video in here.
Oh, jeez.
You were talking about pulling it out. You agreed to it.
Pulling my drink out of the freezer.
That's not what you said.
No, what you said.
No, because what I said was
I'm pulling it out.
See, that's what you said.
My drink.
Well, think about before.
My drink. My bad.
Forget about what you heard. That's a nice way of saying it.
Yo, I need to finish up
if what you heard.
The samples of what I was doing for the happy hour of hip hop stuff and get it to you guys because I think it's really dope. But I gotta sit down and do a recording day and stuff and finish.
When does that start?
Well, no, I'm just putting it together because I want to actually have it a final production so that when I submit it to our dude to be like, yo, bro, here you go. This is an idea I was thinking about. If you like it, I have a few more just so that, it's like, get his feet wet, let him be okay with it. And then when he's like questions, be like, oh, hey, so maybe like, be like, boom, dude, I have like 3 more episodes to go. Like already ready to rock. Here you are. So it makes it that much easier. And then hopefully from there, yeah, we'll turn it into a thing. So, dude, I think it's a dope idea. I really do. I think it's awesome. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control and I think I like
it. But you're talking about getting a regular live spot, right? A live spot.
Well, I mean, eventually, because we've been talking about doing ITY live, and I agree, like, we should be able to start doing that kind of stuff. So it's
maybe not every time, but
yeah. But I mean, to me, the whole point of like,
we still have to have our time.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, because then if I do a pre-recorded set, I can also do it where you can be here for typical recording, and beforehand, we can spend like 20, 30 minutes and I can just have you lay down some stuff. And it's like, it'll make it sound like you're in the studio with me when we did it together, buddy. Yeah. You want to do it together? Ain't no dumbbells in this room.
It's just weird.
What? Why is that weird? Why can't one dude love another dude? I was watching. All right. So I rewatched Weeds, right? And
wow, good show.
Right. Okay. But you remember when you get towards the end when Silas is growing at their house in Connecticut now, like he has like a spot out in the garage or whatever. And that weird dude that works at the hydroponics store comes over and they're like hanging out. And all of a sudden he's talking about how it's okay for like one dude to suck another dude's dick because like that's a friend hooking another friend up. He's like, look, man, I'm just saying, it's like everything's cool with that. Like, and Silas is looking at me. He's just like, no, this is a hard pass. Hard. He's just got like deer in the headlights, scared as shit.
No.
Well, because homeboy's saying this, and he's like slowly approaching him more and more, and it's like, I can see you're trying to talk me into shit, and it ain't gonna happen, bro. This is a hard pass. We're cool, but no dick sucking have not. No, dude, it's fucking hilarious.
Which leads me to believe.
Yeah, dude. But exactly. So, but I mean,
you're either gay yourself.
Well, that's what he's doing. He's like, it's not gay if you only do
straight.
it every now and again because it's a friend helping a friend out, and it's like, okay,
That sounds like
but
prison talk.
I mean, right?
What is that?
Well, was that 40-year-old virgin where he's like, dude, if you're gay, it's cool. I got friends that are gay in jail. And it's just like, wait, what?
Oh, what? What?
It's like, so it's okay to be gay if it's in jail because it's like, well, you know, that's a dude helping another dude out. I mean, you know, that's funny.
That's funny right there.
I don't care who you are. That's funny right there. But no, that reminded me that's fucking. I think that's hilarious. You know, I don't. Because I mean, why you gotta classify any of that? Who gives a shit, dude? If that's what you do on the weekends or weekdays or whenever you get, I don't give a shit, man. As long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, like, why is there a problem with whatever you're doing? You know what I mean?
That's what I would tend to say, you know.
But this is for like anything.
And in general, if it's not hurting anybody else and it's not breaking my leg or picking my pocket, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I think it came down to whether he wanted the tea or not.
He apparently did not want the tea.
And just a reminder out there to people, you know, remember, unconscious people don't drink tea.
Unconscious people don't drink tea. This is the thing.
I don't care if they were begging for the tea 5 minutes prior.
For the tea. Oh, dude, I've never heard one be like, yo, I got to get that tea. It's usually the D, right? But
You gotta make some tea.
I got to go out and give me some D. It's like, yo, I need some tea.
Need some tea. Hook it up with the tea.
Unconscious
It's
people
high
don't
noon.
drink tea. But yo, yeah, I did just rewatch Saving Grace. See, that tea scene cracks me
I
up.
watched that yesterday and this morning.
Did you really? Dude,
Yeah.
the fucking scene where they're on the beach and she's smoking weed for the first time. Well, because, all right, so the scene leading up to that scene is Grace meets, or not, I guess meets, but actually like comes face to face and then has a sit down with her now dead husband's mistress, right? And
Well, the scene preceding the beach one, they're in the greenhouse.
Right,
and
so I'm
she's
talking-
asking him.
correct, because the
Okay.
scene before that, they're talking about how the sex was horrible for her, but great for the mistress. So then they cut from that scene to, her and Craig Ferguson in the greenhouse. And she literally just goes, would you give me one? And he's just like, eyes wide, like, wait, what? And she's like, you know, I mean, I want to know what it feels like. And he's just like, I mean, I think we should, she's like, well, if I'm going to be growing it. And he's like, yeah, we can totally do that. I'm down.
Yes.
Well,
But then,
he
yeah.
just whips it out of his pocket. Pruitt like, oh yeah, here.
Well, because then they go to they go to the beach and he basically like rolls them. I don't know if it's a spliff maybe because it might have tobacco in it, right? It might be in English.
I don't know.
I mean, they're in Scotland or Wales. They're in Wales and he's Scottish, dude, I love it because then she gets wrecked and just starts laughing her ass off. And he's
Scottish.
Yeah, he's bewildered. He's like, I don't get it. What's so fucking
You're Scottish.
And yeah, she just busts out that
She
she's
just
Scottish.
starts rolling.
And dude, he thinks it's the funniest. And then it's like, it's on from there. It's just.
It's like that whole scene, that cut scene where they're just like staring off into space. And she's just like, she's staring off. He's like, are you hungry?
I hadn't thought about it. I'm ravenous. There's so many good scenes in that movie. Like there really is. Like, I mean, there's the scene when they're in the utility store, like the Home Depot or whatever, and they're trying to buy all these things, but on credit card because she has no money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're just both just like all nonchalant, like looking around like, la, we're just
and they run into
waiting for the transaction to go through.
The banker.
Oh, yeah, before that.
They run into the banker that was going to foreclose on her home.
Well, he wasn't, but he was the finance guy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, so he was like the local bank guy or finance guy, but
he was with his new foreign exchange something.
yeah, from Nova Scotia. He doesn't speak much English. Does he have to?
Does he have to?
He's like, I'm serious, Grace. These people are not messing around. He's like, what are you? She's like, I'm gonna sell drugs. She's like straight up tells him that she's gonna. And he's just like, this is not time for being. You need to take this seriously. And she's like, but I'm literally gonna sell drugs. Okay, all right.
She can't say she didn't tell him.
I know, right? Where it's like when they're all outside to like pee and stuff, and then all of a sudden they're freaking the whole town is, they have like lounge chairs and shit, and they're all looking up at the sky waiting for the lights to come on. Well, because it's on a timer, so they're counting down. They're just like 3, 2, 1.
And they all get excited.
Wait,
Yeah.
what was the cop's name?
What, the local constable, the one that actually Alfred?
He's like,
Oh, that it's good
I knew
stuff.
she was growing, but I had no idea.
Oh, yeah, when he comes in, like towards the end, when he sees like the massive pile.
And it's like everything hanging.
Well, yeah,
he walked into the room where
Grace, he's like, I figured you were growing. He's like, he's like, this is a huge stash. But when you notice when he scats out of the room, he has like a freaking tie stick with him. He's like, if I were you, I'd get rid of this stuff bloody quick. And he turns around and starts running out, and he's got this big freaking branch of like cannabis stick with him.
like this.
Yeah, massive.
Holding it right in front of his
holding
face.
it like right in front of his face, like bewildered, just like, oh, look at this thing. Yeah, because then the freaking, and the hippie from London, he's like, that is the most amazing and awe-inspiring thing I've ever seen. Well, because it's literally a haystack of it's like, 60 kilos, which is like 120 pounds of freaking tie stick, basically stacked into a haystack pile, like, and then it gets lit on fire.
Several dozen people running around, like in the smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, because then
And one of the cops was butt naked, just with his hat on.
Yeah, one of the cops from HQ or what it comes from. But see, we don't know if that actually was one of the cops. I mean, I would assume it is, but it could have been anybody, because all you see is just a naked dude with socks and a constable's hat on or whatever. And he's like skipping from the other like old lady who's chasing him.
It is a great movie.
Oh, dude, there's so
women
So many little things
on the ground. They're on their backs. One's in blue, one's in yellow, and they're just laying on their backs with like their knees bent, with their feet flat on the ground, and then they take their feet up and they're just dancing. Just their arms and their legs are up in the air. Their backs are still on the ground, dancing at the grand old time.
You're right. Like water ballet, but on the grass, like they're practicing their routine or some shit.
Excuse me, ladies. I'm looking for Like House.
Like House. So lovely, lovely house. Lovely house.
I'm sorry. You know Miss Trevethan?
She's lovely. She has the most beautiful hair. What the fuck is this bitch talking about?
Are you hungry?
I know, right? But dude, like nobody can get
You
anything.
want cornflakes?
Dude, the only person that could actually talk to him and get any logical information is the freaking hippie in the leather jacket that plays Dungeons and Dragons and shit.
AKA the low class drug dealer.
Yeah. I forget what they. Oh, what is his name? I feel like he has a name, but I don't know. Maybe can you? Yeah, if you can. I Sometimes I forget. It's just like, I forget that she's like actually here to help out and do this kind of stuff too.
Hey, don't you do this?
We were like, hey, wait, isn't this what you're supposed to be doing right now? It's so deep in the conversation.
It's been enough time. I can go to the freezer now.
For somebody who did, didn't this happen with the 15-year-old Scotch too? I think this is
Vince.
I think, what's his name?
Vince.
Did he? Maybe it was because I feel like he had a couple of names at least. Because the one time the one guy, the henchman, refers to him as the dirty hippie. He's like,
they kept referring to him as a hippie.
Yeah, because he's like, who is that? He's like, 2 old ladies and a dirty hippie.
Hey.
It's like, what do they want? And then she's like in French, all perfect and petite, like, because she's she's an actual lady, right? She's a legit dame, right? Like, should be of a house of an earl kind of shit. Tells him like, I want you to relax your wrist because he's, fly fishing basically in his spot that he's about to, his underground spot that he's about to rave.
The French mafia king.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Dude, Jean something or whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Jean something.
I forget his real name.
I guess we gotta look all that up.
He's well, no, he typically plays like the super bad guy because he plays it well.
Jacques.
Yeah, I think Jacques. That was what it was. Yeah, what's
Jacques Cario.
Yeah, what was his real name?
I'm just gonna screen share this and let you have this one.
Yeah, it's like a T or something. I think it's like Albanian or Czechoslovakian or something. Right?
Yeah.
Spell
yeah,
it.
I would assume.
Spell it. You're gonna flip
there
these.
You go.
Hold on. I'm tangled. It's okay. We're all right. Oh yeah, that guy. Fuck.
Yeah, have fun.
Well, because that's
my best guess would be Checky. Like the T is silent.
Yeah, the
like
T is
Checky.
Silent. Yeah.
Checky Cairo.
Yeah, Checky Cairo, I would say. Yeah, no, I would say Checky Cairo.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that's, yeah. She was like, she's like, I'm going to let YouTube F this one up. I'm just the fact checker. I just bring you the information. I don't have to pronounce this shit right. That was nice work on your part. Good job, little buddy. I like your style.
I know my limit.
Right. Yeah, but then I think you did it correctly, like first try. So I mean,
I have an accent. It's a trick question.
I know it's a trick question.
It's a trick question.
I know, because she can never pronunciate it correctly. It's always going to be wrong. Even if it's correct, it's still going to sound completely wrong. Any more tequila? No, I have beer. Oh, we got beer. I need some booty.
Half the time I spell words, I stare at it. I'm like, no, this is wrong. This is wrong. And then I'll Google it and I'll be like, okay, it was right.
Crack me a booty, please.
Crack your booty?
No, crack me, like, pop me off one from the freaking 4-pack, bro.
Sounds perverted.
Could you say that on the mic?
It sounds perverted when you say.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of the whole point of the booty. Because every time you say, it's like, the fortune cookie thing in bed. The fact is just like you're asking for booty. It's like no matter what you do, it's going to be fucking hilarious. Even if you be like, oh, excuse me, bar matron, would you mind procuring me a Professor Booty? You're still saying booty to a chick.
What if you call her beer wench?
Well, I mean, if she's into that, I'm not here to judge. I'm also not going to speculate, but I've had a few friends that were in the industry and they very much preferred that. Oh, what the? Bro.
What?
What?
What? I got spirit.
Dude, I find it. Positive conditioning. What? It worked.
What?
Dude, I'm telling you, man. Psychology is the thing.
What?
Oh my God. I really do like the booty now. I've really come to enjoy it. I've come to like the booty.
Yeah.
I see your smirk. See you smirking. Smirkosaurus Rex over here. What the fuck?
What is that? What does that dinosaur sound like?
I don't know, but I know what it looks like. She like loses it. Oh, it's hilarious. Dude, for real, like, you know what? I really look forward to. I want to discuss. Like, we need to sit down and figure this out, as well as some other stuff, because I want to get cracking on this whole like round guys thing. But I really want to add video to I'm telling you. I think that would be mad dope. That would totally help us out on a grander scale, because it would really help us be approachable to a wider audience. I feel that actually want to see, not just hear. Know what I mean?
Which is why by switching from the platform we were using back to Zoom, it makes it more accessible and easier to do too.
Yeah, because I think with my sound program, I can, if you're recording this and you can send it to me as a movie file or whatever, if I import that into my audio, my DAW, my digital audio workstation, I think it has a platform to add in pictures, but I can probably do the video, and then I just have to process the audio, get them to link, and then, so hopefully that'll work. I don't know.
Which is why I was attempting to record to see if I sent you the file, if it made any difference in the sound on your end, because it's all on this instead of like here and there. And then the other thing was that if you were looking to go do the video on YouTube, you would have this file already recorded. And you, like you said, you just have to match up the audio.
But see, here's the problem though, is the green room is not supposed to be recorded. This is private.
Well, we'll have like our family-friendly version recording.
No, there's supposed to be no video recollection of this. No evidence.
What happens in the green room
stays in the green room. It's like Vegas in here.
It's like Fight Club.
Yes. It's not like Fight Club, because there's no
We're not
rules.
supposed to speak of it.
No, you can totally talk about the green room. You just don't have evidence of it, because then it's just stories.
Just what happens in the green room stays in the green room.
Yeah, except for what gets recorded on audio, because then, it's like a book on film. Yo, I just watched
You
this.
will know it is time to turn the page when you hear the chime. Wait, when you hear R2-D2 chirp like this.
Yeah, no, I just watched this movie called The Binge. Right? It was on Hulu. It's called The Binge. Mm-hmm. And there's a narrator. It's an impersonator of Morgan Freeman. For real. So much so that they literally, like legit in the beginning of the movie had to preface where they're like, all right, so, this, that, and the other, but also the narrator is not Morgan Freeman. We really had, like, our legal counsel makes sure that we have to specify that the things that transpire in this movie are obscene and absurd and should not be performed ever, as well as the narrator is not Morgan Freeman. We're told to make sure we really, really specify this fact. That it's not Morgan Freeman. Dude, it's so spot on. It's fucking hilarious. It's almost like a documentary. It's like The Purge, but instead of killing, you're allowed to do any and all drugs and drink and alcohol, because everything is prohibited year round other than this one day a year for 12 hours. Everything is like full bore. All drugs, all alcohol. All laws are still active. However, the prohibition, the non-allowance of all drugs and alcohol is completely lifted for 12 hours. You can literally party your ass off. But if you break laws while doing it, like, you're still breaking the laws. But it just doesn't, none of that actually.
You break other laws.
Correct. Like if you murder somebody, or you're like, if you drive intoxicated, you still can't drive intoxicated. You can be intoxicated, but you can't drive intoxicated. You know what I mean? So it was pretty funny. It was like stupid, but it's funny.
The guy's name is Josh Robert Thompson. And I started looking this up because he was on the Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. And on the Kelly Clarkson show, she actually has this guy named Alex behind the scenes that does he does Morgan Freeman as, like, when they do game shows, like competitive game shows. He's the host, doing the host as Morgan Freeman. Like, so you never see him. So he's like, I'm God. And he talks like Morgan Freeman as the game show host. So I was wondering if it was the same person.
I didn't look it up. I mean, I guess you could probably look it up. They might have it as the
well, I know that
listing.
guy's name is Alex.
Well, if you look up on IMDb, The Binge.
Wait a minute. He was Jeff, the robot on the Craig Ferguson show.
Who was?
On the Late, you know.
What?
The guy who did the Morgan Freeman voice in the movie The Binge.
Oh, for real? Wait, who did it? Who's the person?
His name is Josh Robert Thompson.
So it's the same person you were talking about?
No, the guy from Kelly Clarkson, his name is Alex, which made me search this guy to see if it was the same person. But once I saw his first name was not Alex, it was not the same person. But your guy that you're talking about was the robot skeleton, Jeff Peterson, on Craig Ferguson when he was the host of the Late Late Show.
I never really watched that show enough to know what the hell you're talking about right now, I'll be honest. What? I was being honest. Is that, dude, I thought we were Tree of Trust.
We are Tree of Trust.
Why are you always judging me?
No, there was no judgment. What are you reading judgment from?
Excuse me. Sorry about that. Apologize.
This tequila's good.
I know, bro, right?
I'm going to need a snack soon.
I will, snack time will be delicious.
Okay.
What do you, can you blow it up?
That guy.
Blow up your screen. Like, zoom in more.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, off mic.
Sorry.
Dude, I'm seriously I need to start throwing shit. I need negative reinforcement here. I'm going to do just like in Ghostbusters, when you make the wrong call on the card, I'm going to shock you. Whenever you be gross on the mic, I'm going to throw shit at you so hard.
Put down the lighter.
Dude, no. No.
Put down the lighter.
Yeah, right? Fucking roll up newspaper on your fucking nose like bad boy.
Hat back on.
That's not going to stop you from being a douche. It's not like a douche protector or something. What? That was funny. Dude, why? What did you... Don't give me ammunition. I will throw it. Don't test me. Fucking... I'll do it. Threaten me with a good time. See what happens. What did you do? You away from me. You're away from me. I gotta come back up.
Oh.
What?
Nothing.
What?
What?
We got spirit.
Wait, would this go with an Irish style red ale?
Would what go with a
Tequila? Sure. What?
I mean, you're not gonna like mix it like a fucking car bomb or some shit, right? You're not gonna like drop it in a big mug and
Can't
fucking
mix Celtic with...
I do. What's wrong with you, bro? You can't mix Mexican and continental.
That's the quote, right?
Oh, wait, how about a little bit of garlic salt? Yeah, now we're talking. Oh, yeah, the scene in Waiting when they're seeking retribution on the horrible individual, the patron that does everything wrong.
I'm glad you picked up on that.
Great. Dude, it was the tone, bro. It was totally the tone. I got you. Picking up what you laying down. What to put the knife away? Yo, can I get like 11 road sodas?
Give me like 6 Schlitzes.
But yeah, dude, that scene is gross. Because it's, was it alfalfa sprouts? Is the pubic hair?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Or he's like a hint of garnish or something. Like it's supposed to be like the parsley or whatever.
Yeah, it was pretty gross, man.
Yeah. But what did he, wasn't the one guy like wiped the steak on his ass or something?
That movie is more funny if you've worked at a restaurant. If you've worked at least
1,000%.
one restaurant before. if not several.
I
Yes.
mean,
Yes.
I worked.
Yeah.
So I personally have never engaged in one of these acts. True to
either.
life. Yeah, no, true to life. You hand to God, like for real, for
No,
real.
neither have I, but
However,
I've seen plenty of weird stuff go down.
I am privy to many experiences that certainly verifies this information is rather accurate. What were you gesturing?
Shared memories that we have of working at a certain place, but
I can neither confirm nor deny at this point in time.
No, I'm not talking about specific. I'm just saying there's no specificity, but you know,
I've seen.
and I know.
I've known you've said you've seen, so I know of said things that you've seen that you've said to me.
Oh.
What? It's fucking green room, bro. Tequila, booty.
Well, we get ourselves together. Why don't you play that clip, Johnny?
No, but like for real, like no, I've seen. So, yo, I'll be on. Like, all right. So as a chef, even though I'm not formally educated, so I didn't go to school. However, the several other chefs that I apprenticed under or learned under or worked under did teach me quite a few things. I have always
The goat.
no.
Oh, is that no? Are we done with talking about that? Is that done?
Dude, I don't want to. Anyhow, I was on the. So anyway,
Serious talk here.
well, no, for real. Like, so I, as a chef, has always had especially when I was finally at that level where I was recognized by others, my peers, ones that would say, yes, you are of a caliber, education, experience, etc., that you deserve that title. Right. So once I was like kind of at that place, I had always had an appreciation for it. I had never, my entire career, that I was aware of personally or on my watch as either like sous chef or head chef or whatever, never had a single patron of mine get sick until I had my last restaurant. It was very upsetting to me when I found this out.
Are we talking about one person got sick or?
It was reported that approximately 4 individuals on the same exact shift with one said individual that seemed to be
Was it undercooked chicken wings or something like that?
it was worse than that, actually. Yeah, this
Bad
was
mayonnaise?
this was improper cleansing techniques, or I would say improper sanitary practices. Put it that way.
Like personal sanitary practices?
Basically, yeah, like not washing hands when should, not using appropriate gloves when should, not coinciding the two, as well as practicing proper said techniques after utilizing very unsanitary places.
You're trying to scrub this whole conversation anyway.
I redact the shit out of this, but yeah, no, basically
Verbally scrubbing everything before you say it.
yeah,
It's funny to watch.
Well, because but yeah, no, basically somebody was just not practicing appropriate sanitary standard daily practices, and then not practicing standard sanitary practices in a safe kitchen. Yeah. When I finally put 2 and 2 together and realized who it was that had caused this to happen, basically had marred my perfect record after 20 some years in the industry. And I'm like legit finally an owner. I no longer am making money for somebody else. This is now like me and my partners.
Personal.
I'll do, well, no, because dude, it happened on my watch. Happened on my watch.
That's different. That's taking ownership of it, but you don't have to take it personal.
Well, the same difference. I'm going to say taking it personal is
To
like
take a personal hit for it, but
well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So like, you know, same shit, different words. But yeah, that's what, you know, marred my perfect. Dude, I had literal perfect record. Again, that I was aware of. Not saying that never happened, but that I was aware of. Wasn't finally until like 20 some years afterwards.
it wasn't like 27 people or something like that.
No, it
Or
was
even 17 for that matter.
Yeah, it is 17. No, it was legit. I want to say somewhere like 3 or 4 people, approximate, that I'm aware of, that I have legit evidence to back up. Like, I can corroborate.
Slancha.
Salute. Some dude. Salute. Saloon.
Salutations. Salute. To salute. To honor.
Yeah, dude, that was like a fucking bummer in my life, bro. I'll be honest.
I honor you, is what it means.
Yeah, good. Okay.
That's,
I thought I was still talking. All right, I guess I'm over.
please talk.
No, it's
Yeah.
cool. We're good. You go, bro. No, you go.
Sometimes I just want to ball up my fist really tight and just throw it at your face.
I thought you were going to say shove it up your own ass. At a medium pace. Yo, those of us who are Adam Sandler lovers got that fucking joke hard as shit. Yeah, that was fucking funny. What did you?
He's crying.
Yo, no, for real, like, dude, for real, legit, like, we do love each other. It's the fact that I think we've been with each other for so long. We're like this old married coupled where it sounds like we're being mean to each other, but we're actually just like, dude, it's just straight jokes.
No, they get it.
I don't think everybody does.
I got it.
Well, I mean, you do. I mean, that's finally something your ass gets. Yeah, there's plenty of things your ass don't get. I was like, dude, I fucking love me some How High, man. I will watch that shit all day, every day. Red Man, Method Man. I really should probably modify and put that in my top 10. I want to be honest. We should revisit this. I gotta modify my top 10 slightly. I think I gotta like.
You know how
Pop
that
out.
portrays the white Anglo-Saxon Protestant individual, right?
Fuck them bitches.
Okay, what are you bumping out of your top 10?
I mean, not like right now, because like.
She's like, because I have a list right here. So what are we taking out?
Oh, yo, dude, look at this shit. You're taking notes and shit. This is why I love this lady. She is absolutely amazing. Not
Told her
only.
to take notes. She took notes.
Well, but
Now she's
no, for real.
accessing said notes.
Dude, think about this for real. Like, not only does she on like legit logistical take notes, bring facts, make sure that we're doing the best we can, but she also personality and ability wise totally adds to what we do here, right? Like she is a shiny gem that makes us look way more awesomer
She's
than we ever
corralling
could have.
for 2.
Dude, no shit. Dude, does that mean she has to take in twice as much of what we do? Because like she's gonna have to like be drinking a lot.
Well, we're bouncing all over the place, and she's trying to look up something that we asked about like a minute ago. Well, a minute later, we're on something totally different. So,
Do you really need to learn to put your fucking?
just talk to
I'm
me.
seriously
man.
gonna start
Put it in your
throwing.
mouth.
I'm gonna throw shit. Can I throw? I'm gonna throw
Stop.
shit. Frisbee. No, you're not supposed to throw it back.
Don't throw it at me then.
No, you're supposed to keep it. No, you keep it. Keep it. Stay. That stays over
It's
there.
like the talking stick. I gotta.
Yeah, that's yours. You hold that.
No, just hold this. It's your job to hold this.
That's now yours. And there's one more waiting for you.
I don't want it. I'm just gonna put it over here.
I spent all day thinking about that. I worked for to get this for
I
you.
made that myself.
You just throw it away like
I
it's
printed it on my computer, on my 3D printer, just for you. And look at that. You just cast it aside.
Yo. All right, cool. I think it's time to go. Yo, we still never introed the show.
Snack time. Did we?
Yo, you want
B-sides in the green room.
Yo, I'm thinking
with your
like
hosts,
bacon cheese bagels.
and Mr. Gemini. What?
Oh yeah, Philly D.
Mr. Gemini.
Wait, what happened?
What happened was I was saying B-sides in the green room with your host, Philly D. Chicka chicka.
Chicken. Oh, dude, I was gonna be like wicka wicka what?
Mr. Gemini.
But yeah, yo, chicka what? Fake ID, fake
Mic drop.
ID. Yo, I'll be honest. I bought the soundtrack for Superbad, and it was a combo pack because in the combo pack with the CD came a McLovin ID. For real. It was a legit.
A McLovin ID.
It was McLovin's ID.
Like his driver's license.
Yeah, the one where it was his fake ID
His
where it
fake
said
one.
McLovin and from Hawaii and all that shit. Yeah, for real. See, that shit was dope. Oh yeah, but wait. Oh, we gotta go.
Is that your only name? What do you like? Share?
Yeah, I'm gonna make us sandwiches. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, break. Did
All
we
right.
close the show already?
Didn't know.
We signed out, right?
He just introduced us.
Green room.
No, we said goodbye because he said, and then I did.
Well, we didn't really say goodbye.
Well, I mean, so
Green room.
be good to yourself.
Brought
And
to
be
you
good
by
to everyone
yeah.
else.
Yes,
Oh,
and
damn
that.
it. Did I mess it up?
And I would say much love.
Oh, then peace.
Peace.
Mhm.